So, all over TikTok, I'm seeing people review and blind react to Creature Commandos from DC Comics. Now, I really don't care here or there about spoilers, and I am very excited to go watch it for myself as soon as possible. With all that being said, the one thing I know I am not going to like about this show is the way they portray Frankenstein. Like, I can tell just from the TikTok reviews alone that James Gunn did this character really dirty. And the worst part about it is this is going to be the introduction to DC's Frankenstein for the majority of people going forward, and that's fucked up. This is how I found out DC had their own version of Frankenstein, and he was a total beast. In the comics, he's far from some stalking incel type character. And I'm not sure if they carried this over into the show, but that's the sword of Michael, the Archangel. In the comics, Frankenstein is something of a Hellboy-like character. And I know that's not an entirely accurate description of how he's portrayed in the comics, but it's the best way I can describe it for people who haven't read his stuff yet. In closing, I'm not saying this show is bad, I haven't seen it yet, and by all accounts it seems to be very good. But the way James Gunn did Frankenstein is inexcusable, and he better fix it in future projects. And if you want to get a good idea of how Frankenstein actually fits in with the greater DC lore, I highly recommend picking up a copy of Final Crisis. If you like Creature Commandos, I highly recommend reading this, and you're going to realize why I already hate the way James Gunn is portraying Frankenstein.